welcome to episode 52 of the NORT3YCAST Podcast.
Out here, man.
Yeah, we're out here. Come on. You know what I mean? I got two legendary actors on either side of me. Come on. Yeah. You can introduce yourselves. Who's gonna go first?
Yeah, man. Introducing Randall, Lomanga, actor. Yeah, man, that's me.
Yeah, come on, you gotta big yourself up, not just an actor, man. Come on, like.
Big actor, not big actor.
Let them know.
Huge artist.
Let them know how it is. Come on, man. Them shares 8. But yeah, man. Obviously, yeah, man. I'm an actor. I've worked on a few things. Obviously, hate to see it. If you know, you know.
Come
on. London Live, Sky, Freebie version. Yeah, man. More to come, man. Trust me, man. Trust me. Doors open, man.
Facts.
And yeah, Feisal, my first podcast, Feisal Bizimana, out here, actor, East London. Been in the game like 4 years now. Did my first short film back in 2019. Kids might have seen it, and then done Moment of Truth with the man himself.
Come on, baby.
And I got my first feature film lead role coming out. Remember Us should be coming out later this year. So yeah,
we're saying Netflix, yeah.
We'll see, man.
God willing. HBO, yeah.
We don't know. We don't
Sky,
know.
yeah.
We'll see.
No, it's gonna be big, man.
Nah, God willing, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and you already know who. P Rose, well, my co-host.
Keanu.
Yeah.
Come on.
You gotta say much, bro. Fuck that, man.
Yeah, no, facts. You know we've been doing this. You know we've been out here, you know.
Sure.
Come on, man. But yeah, let's just get into it. Dating, bro. The dating scene. Like what we saying? Where you at? What's your status? Like, you in a relationship, single? Like, how you been able to maneuver this dating scene in the UK? Like, I hear a lot of people say it's toxic. It's, emasculating. It's just everything going. Everyone's playing each other, basically, innit? So how are you, maneuvering this climate and the current conditions that is faced upon you in the scene?
Well, is that one for me? That's what
For everyone.
Man made a dating game film. Tell us, man. How'd you come up with that?
Yeah, let's start with the film then. Come on.
Talk us through it,
Bro, please don't think you actually drawing me out first.
Talk us through it, man. How'd you come up with the idea for it?
Yeah, so basically it was just a film that kind of, like I said, I wanted to do something different, so I came up with a romance as the genre. But then, obviously, when I said romance, I actually didn't have the film idea concept in my head, But I wanted to do something that is relatable to the people around our age, and it's relatable to the people in our climate, our city, you know what I'm saying, our country, all of that. So, but then I also wanted it to be done in a style of which, like, everyone could view it as well. So yeah, I wanted it to be something that was relatable, something different.
Talk us through the plot, man, for those who don't know. Talk us through the plot, man. Well, when I watched it, I was like, raw.
You know what it is, though? Because I called it the dating game because I really feel like, deep diving into it, everyone, when it comes to relationships nowadays, with the people that are like our age and that, everyone's kind of, they got their own little thing that they're hiding. You know what I mean? Someone's got like a little, it might be little, but everyone's kind of hiding something.
Oh, you hiding something?
No, everyone don't speak for me, bro.
That's not hiding nothing, man. I'm different.
Man's clean out here, clean hearted. Or you hiding something?
I'm up front when it comes to everything, innit? Yeah, man.
What about you, man? You hiding something still?
Me, man, no secrets at him, man. No secrets, man. What you see is what you get.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. No, that's amazing. And everybody should go see that as well. It's out right now on YouTube. Type in the dating game short film. You know what I love about the dating game? You know what I love about kids short film, and hate to see it. It's different.
Definitely.
Like, it's not pushing the agenda of what they want us to push in it. Just your typical knife crime, gang violence in the hood, in the ends. You know what I mean? Like, black people can be portrayed in different ways, different manners, more professional.
Speaking on that as well.
Just fields, innit? Like, yeah, man.
Just speaking on that as well, that's another thing that I felt was important with the dating game. I really wanted to push it as well. not only did I want to like stray away from all of that hood type film, I wanted to show two different types of people, two different types of black people, black men. So obviously you have the guy that's obviously doing his thing, his brother, but then you have the completely straight, normal, like what we actually see, like completely normal, you know, head screwed on sort of black man. He's trying to do it proper, obviously. Legit. It's kind of sad because he's getting played in it, but I'm just trying to bring realism to it as well. At the same time, we gotta be realistic.
Keep it authentic, man.
You gotta be realistic as well at the same time. But so like two different spectrums, like just to show as well, like we're not all the same in it. Every like same skin color, different personalities, different type of mindset, different everything. So I wanted to bring that through every single character in there as well. And man, I feel like it's important that that's shown as well. It's important that we show more than one side of the spectrum. But at the same time, what I like to do, I like for it to also be realistic, not like we just pull it there and like we're just doing it to do it.
It's got to make sense as well. It's got to have a good story.
You know what I'm saying? So even if what happens to him like is negative, can't say that it's not real though, because sadly that's what it's sad reality in it, but at least it's real, and we actually focus on two different spectrums. We actually properly focus and hose in on it.
It's true. Yeah, and I think people watching like need to understand, like, we're not talking about all women or all men. Do you get it? It's not like all women ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Not all men are doing these things, innit? We're just focused on exactly, and just telling a story about it like it's happening.
I get what
just
you
because
mean.
it's happening doesn't mean that everyone is involved in it. Like, I just want to put that out there, innit? Because that's what certain people think.
That's what films are. It's not saying this is all people. It's just shedding light on a particular group of people, isn't it? Like, so, you can't take everything personally when you're like watching films, man.
No, honestly. But as Keanu knows, the reception was amazing at the premiere. Premiere
was lit.
No, it was fire.
It was a good day, so
it was a good day, man.
No, it was lit, man. But Feisal, let me start with you. So acting, like, why acting? Like, why acting? Why not, directing or being a baller or athletics? I see your brother, innit? Your brother's out here. No, big up your brother.
Fly busy out there in Texas.
On,
Austin, Texas.
Busy.
Big things, man. Big thing for the Bizimana family, man. It's out here. Yeah, he's out there doing his thing. Why acting? That's a good question, man. Because it was ball before, man. Believe it or not, like. And I actually wanted to be a keeper when I first started out. Yeah, goalkeeper, But
that's mad.
So I think I started when I was like around 8 years old, and then I was outfield at first. But then I realized I was like, this ain't really for me, man. I'm not really, every time the ball comes to me, I'm shaking and that, quivering and that. So I just thought, you know what, the legs ain't working. Let me try my hand at something else. So then I went in goal, and I just loved being like flexible, diving up, down. I was like really acrobatic, and it just felt like a completely different sport. So I done that, and I was doing well, but obviously it wasn't meant to be because man wasn't tall enough. Like when it touched 11 aside, man was getting lobbed. Like it was them ones. So like I realized, this ain't gonna be the thing that takes me home. So like I thought, what other route is there? What else do I enjoy? Because I'm all about doing what I enjoy. So I'm like, if I don't enjoy the process, then the outcome ain't worth it for me. Because the outcome's always like limited. It's like when you see man collecting their Oscars and that, really 80% of the work was done behind the scenes, and they had to like grind for that. So I was thinking, what can I like? What do I love behind the scenes? And it was acting for me, man. I think it was year 6 when I done my first like production. The year 6 leavers thing.
Yeah, I know.
And then I done stage. So that was stage, and I was like, raw, this is lit. But I'd always been doing like little things. So like I used to like get my parents to tell them to like, come watch me reenact this like series or whatever it is. And I'd get my brother, drag him along, like get my dad's iPhone or something, and we just film something. So I always knew that I had that in me. And then, but when I was in the UK, like, cause I'm in the UK, and like I was like, is acting really a thing here? Like, I don't know. Like, we might be thinking like, of course, but back in the day, I didn't think it was a thing. I just thought ball or music. That's it. I didn't think acting was a thing in the UK. Like you could really make it like that. All the actors I knew were American. I didn't know no British actors like that.
Wow.
So I was thinking, especially black British actors, I had no clue. But then when I touched about 17, I started seeing man like John Boyega. I started seeing man like Daniel Kaluuya. I started seeing like Dancer Idris. I was like, yo, these men are all from Pecco. And I was like, what? I'm from ends. Like, I can make it. So I thought to myself, you know what? There's got to be a route. And then that's when I started finding a route. Like, and man just Googled how to be an actor in the UK.
No way.
Yeah, I swear that's where it all started. Sitting in my room, I just thought to myself, you know what? I want to be an actor. How do I do it? My parents don't know nothing about it. No one in my family, everyone's sporty. No one knows nothing about it. Just thought Google's my best friend. 21st century me, Googled it, and then the rest is history, man. That's where it all started, man. That's where it all started. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's crazy to Google that. It's mad, like, because I never Googled how to be a filmmaker or director or nothing like that. So no, that's interesting. I know, like, probably today you get people who actually TikTok that now.
Yeah. There you go. It keeps changing, man.
Yeah.
Keeps changing.
Wait, so how did kids come about?
Okay, so kids, yeah. So I take it from the story from when I Googled. So I Googled it, then I was like, how are these men finding all these auditions? Like, how has John Boyega gone Star Wars? Like, how has that happened? Like, then I realized that if I have agents, I was like, I can't get an agent yet. I've got nothing. So why would an agent want to be with me? So I was like, how do I do it myself? Then I saw casting platforms like Star Now was the first one I was ever on. Looked at it. I thought it was fake when I first looked at it. So I was on Star Now, but I was like a ghost on there. And I was seeing these auditions. And then I was seeing the first one I ever saw was one for like Mission Impossible 4 or something. I can't remember, 3 or something. It was an early one. And then I said, what? There's no way you can just apply to be on Mission Impossible like this, like just with no account, with no history of acting.
Right.
Then I saw it, and then Mission Impossible came out. I was like, right, it's real. Man, I actually booking this stuff. I was like, this is a real thing. I had no clue about the acting industry at all. I didn't know how it works. I have a clue. Just like a lot of kids out there, because I always get a lot of DMs from them asking me, like, how does this all work? Like, is this possible? So I'm telling them exactly my steps, how I got into it. So then I was like, yeah. Then I seen one for Top Boy. This is one of the stories that will haunt me for life, yeah. So you see the reboot of Top Boy, yeah? The one now, yeah.
Netflix.
The Netflix reboot of Top Boy. There was auditions for that on Star Now, the main role.
Yeah. Main?
Yeah, so Jamie.
For Jamie?
For Jamie. There was auditions for Jamie on Star Now. Like, it said main roles. And then I saw it there and I was thinking to myself, I need to apply for this. But I didn't have the paid account where you can actually submit an application. Okay. I was just a ghost.
Yeah.
So I was thinking to myself, you know what, I need to apply to this. Then I thought to myself, nah, I could never do that. I started getting those negative thoughts like, nah, imagine all those cameras in my face. What am I going to do? I've got no history. I've got nothing. So I let it go. And then, like a year later, I'm seeing Top Boy being rebooted. And then it's like this actor that's kind of, because at that time Michael Ward wasn't known. That's like his first big thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like his first big thing. So I'm like, right, that could have been me. Like I could have auditioned. I never know what could have happened. Like something could have happened. Like so that's one of the regrets I had, is just not chasing something like that. But then after that, I was like, you know what? Forget whatever I'm thinking. Forget whatever negative thoughts that I'm having. I need to just go out there and chase it. And then I seen the audition for Kids. It wasn't even called Kids at the time. I think, I don't know what it was called. It was just like some sort of crime drama or something like that. Short film.
Oh, because he probably didn't want to reveal the name.
He didn't even reveal the name. Like, I can't remember.
And I can't lie, I sometimes do that.
Yeah.
Do
you know what I mean? I don't even think the name was on there. And then I just seen the part, and it was like Snatch. Then it was kind of describing this kid who's kind of like, wants respect on the streets, but he can't get it. And then I was like, you know what? I could play people like this. I've seen this. And then he's trying to prove himself constantly, but he's a good kid. He comes from a good family, but he's trying to prove himself on the street, all the street cred stuff. So I was like, I've seen this life. I've seen it on the roads. I've seen it on the strip. Like, I've seen it. So I'm like, I could play this part. Let me give it a go. First audition ever, my dad takes me there. It's like, I convinced my dad. It was like, acting, what? Are you crazy? Go be a sportsman. Go be an athlete. Go do something like acting. What? It's like, we don't know any actors. So I'm like, I gotta go do it. dragged my dad to come take me. My dad's like, I'll do it. Got the picture with my dad. Put that picture out somewhere. But yeah, that's my first ever picture, my first ever audition. Go in there, I don't know what to expect. I'm just seeing at first I was just seeing an estate. And I was like, yo, this is a scam. I need to go home.
Wait, is this Boardwater Farm?
No, it wasn't there. It wasn't there. I don't know where it was, but I'm just seeing an estate and that. It was I think it was in Tottenham. I don't know if it was in Tottenham somewhere, but I'm thinking, yo, someone's invited me to their yard and they're trying to do something to me, fam. Let me cut, fam. But at least I got my dad with me just in case. But long story short, it was actually in this little cafe underneath. And then, underground cafe, went there. I was nervous, man. I'm nervous. And I'm thinking, yo, my hands are shaking. I'm like, Dad, can I really do this? And then I hear my name being... In fact, I see... What's his name?
What, Cloud?
I see Tyrese.
Oh, yeah.
Tyrese Newman. That's my boy Money, man. I seen him. And I was like, yo, he's going to get it. I think he's going to get the role, bro. He looks like the guy. Then I seen this other guy, Ibrahim. That's my guy as well.
Ibrahim,
Ibrahim as well. I seen Ibrahim there. Then I was like, yo, he looks like the guy. He's gonna get it. I'm just thinking everyone's gonna get it but me. But then I had to change my mindset. I was like, if I go in there like this, I'm not getting this role. I need to go in there as Snatch, wherever they want me to be. I'm gonna be that guy, and I know how to play this role. Let me go there and do it. Go inside. I see the three of them sitting there. I see Kai there. I see Heather there. Then I'm like, at the time I didn't know them. I was like, should I tell them it's my first audition? Should I tell them that? I was like, no, I shouldn't tell them that. I ended up telling them. They were like, oh, this is your first audition. Don't be nervous. Do your thing. Turned around, took a moment to myself. And then I was like, hey, just kill this shit right now. Let's do this. Turn around, done it. And I just see them smiling. I'm like, yo, these men are meant to kind of hide their faces and that.
Yeah.
But I know when Kai saw that this is what he wanted, he knew this is what he wanted. And he didn't even want to tell me right there, but I could tell from that point right there that I got it. I knew I got it. But then they told me, yeah, come back. We'll give you a call back if you got it and everything. The whole thing. You know how the thing they do. And then I swear I didn't hear nothing for 2 weeks. I just thought, raw. Because I had no clue that 2 weeks is normal, innit? Normal. You don't hear nothing for 2 weeks is normal. Yeah,
sometimes it's months.
Sometimes it's even months. Yeah, see, I didn't know that. I thought
long.
Surely they'd give me a call back next day, a couple of days or nah. But yeah, 2 weeks I didn't hear nothing. And I was doing my A levels at the time. I think I was in year. I think I was in year 12. Yeah, man, did A levels, bro. Come on, man.
Why is Fiona looking surprised?
No, I was surprised that you were doing A level.
What do you mean? If I was doing a BTEC?
No. I think that's standard. No.
There's nothing wrong with BTEC.
Nothing wrong with
I was doing BTEC.
No.
There's nothing wrong with BTEC.
Nothing wrong with BTEC,
man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with even skipping it altogether.
Yeah, man. Each to their own. Each to their own. But yeah, I was doing A level art at the time. I remember, and I got this notification. And I was thinking, you know what? It's not gonna be it again. I checked 100 times the last day. It's not gonna be it. Boom. Again, email saying, we want to have a call about the thing. I was like, cool, call me. They're gonna tell me I didn't get it. So then I get a call from from Heather, who's actually the producer of the film. It's a late night call. It's like, yeah, we just want to tell you that you got the role.
Late night cool.
Late night, bro.
Nah,
And they were,
I'm not expecting them type of late night.
yeah,
calls,
she was
know.
that. So it's like, yeah, because I think they had been deliberating for a while.
Yeah.
But then she got me. She called me and then she was like, yeah, she sounded gas. Just want to tell you, got it. If you want to do it, it's there for you. The role's yours. I was like, yes, of course. I'm doing it. Then yeah, man, and then. Yeah, that's a story, man. That's how I got it. That's how I got into it. Yeah.
No, that's amazing. For that to be your first short film, right?
It's my first short film,
That's
first audition.
incredible.
Is it?
Yeah, first short film, first audition.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what?
For it to now have over, what's it, 1.5 million?
I think it's 1.5 million now.
Yeah,
I think so, man.
YouTube.
Oh, glory to God, man.
Amazing.
Glory
That
to
is
God.
incredible.
Serious.
Lead as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. So at first, I saw that this was for the lead, but it was more of an ensemble thing. But I knew that this guy was gonna be in late. I was like, yo, I need to jump in an extra thing or something before. I need to get warmed up. I need to get my legs warmed up. I can't just do a lead thing. Everyone's watching me, so I was like, yo, this is a bit nerve wracking. But I was just praying to God that that I have the courage to do it, and he blessed me with the courage to do it. Alhamdulillah, he blessed me with the courage to do it, and I was there.
Amen.
and then it just all went like all went good. Like the whole thing, just it's brilliant.
Yeah, man. Not only did it get a lot of views, it's an amazing, incredible short film.
Appreciate it, man.
Well directed, well
big up
produced,
Kai, man. Big
know
up
what I
Kai,
mean? A
big up
fire
Kai, man.
cast.
Well done to you, man.
Yeah.
Shouts out everyone.
Big
Shout
up Kai
out
for even taking
Nicky
it.
Tarantino.
Yeah, Nicky
big up
Tarantino.
everyone.
Yeah, Nicky Tarantino,
Clubs,
man.
yeah.
Big him up for even.
Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb.
Bro. Caleb, Tyrese.
Everyone.
Chanel.
Bro, everyone who was a part of that, just big us all up, bro. Even
Was it Leon, Sophie.
Leon, Sophie,
Yeah,
Leon,
was Gabby as well.
Gabby is part of that as well.
Yeah.
Big up
Sophie
everyone.
was part of that.
Yeah, 100%.
Big up Sophie.
Yeah. Everyone was fully committed. Like everybody knew that this was gonna be something big if we all put our heads down. So that's the kind of energy you want on a set where everyone's like, yeah, we're here to work and we're here to make this big. Like we're gonna do everything we can.
How many shoot days was it?
I think it ended up being 5. I think it was 5 shoot days, so it was quite
Monday,
quick.
Friday.
No. It was like 2, and then next week like 2. Yeah, so it wasn't Monday to Friday.
That's
So,
calm then. You have time in that.
But
Obviously, had a tumultuous production, right? The post, innit, because of what happened. I don't know if you want to get into
people
that.
don't even know. People don't even
I
know.
I can wait for Nicky Tarantino to tell that
He
story.
needs to tell that story. But long story short, we filmed that in 2019. It ended up coming out in 2021. So
Wow.
yeah.
What?
So yeah.
Oh yeah.
We filmed that in
Took
2019.
time. I remember I was waiting for it. I kept
Yeah.
shouting Caleb, yo, when's it coming out? And then saying,
Yeah.
wait. Yeah, but it was worth the wait, bro.
It was worth the
Look at
wait.
that.
Exactly.
Million
That's what I
views.
mean. It was
Yeah.
God's timing. It was God's timing.
bro.
It was
Like,
worth the
look
wait.
at that,
But
million views, like, come on,
Yeah.
bro. That's
God's timing. But
not,
yeah.
not every short film's got that.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
And like, bro, for it to even touch, when it touched 10K, I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah, that is mad.
Because you know when you're
Yeah,
first on camera, it's
crazy.
like, 10,000 people see my face. Oh my god, you know what I mean? That type of thing.
When Jillian got 100K in a day, I said,
Bro, in one day,
man.
yeah,
Oh
bro, your
my
team was
god,
days.
man.
booming.
crazy.
Booming.
One
Drilling
day.
was, bro, drilling was everywhere. Like,
Yeah, drilling.
drilling was
No.
everywhere, man.
That's a
Drilling
thing,
was
that's a
everywhere.
lot.
Like,
One day. That's
I remember that all of us were saying, yeah, like we was on set, we were saying, yeah, like 100K in a week. Calm.
Yeah.
But then when it came out, boom. I thought it was fake.
Exactly. Do you know what I
I
mean?
kept going, like, refreshers going up and up again. People was shouting me, saying, yo, just thinking, damn, like, damn, like, for real, like,
and when you're like,
hey, like, what's this, like,
Yeah,
actor?
like, what's up?
I said, I
Like,
could do with
shit.
this, like,
Oh.
real, but nah, man. Big up kids, though, man. Definitely. Man.
But
Big up
yeah,
kids,
man, it's God's timing, man. Like, you get frustrated with things. Kai knows how many DMs I sent him, like, director of the film. Kai knows how many DMs I sent him saying we need to get this out, man. This guy put blood, sweat, and tears into that film,
big up
bro.
Nick, man,
Like,
definitely, man.
You
Serious.
blood, sweat, and tears, man. You know, man. We both know it. Blood, sweat, and tears into that film, and I just knew it had to come out. It was even time he was thinking like, I don't even think I'm gonna drop this. You know, it's been too much.
Swear.
Yeah, man. He wasn't even gonna drop it. Things had just got too much, but obviously he has to tell the story, innit? But yeah, ended up dropping it and just beamed off. I remember like 2 weeks. It was on like 10K, so it wasn't like a boom
Right.
straight away.
yeah.
Then after it hit that, you know when YouTube's algorithm blesses
yeah,
the thing
the
out of nowhere.
algorithm
you're
thing.
like,
That's
whoa.
what happens after a couple weeks.
After
to
a couple
month,
weeks,
yeah.
it blesses the thing, and you're like, I'm getting calls saying, hey yo, this is on the recommended. Yo, is
recommended, yeah.
And then my brother's friends telling me, oh, he came on my recommended. My little brother's telling me, he came on recommended. I was like, swear. And then that's when the 100K start
They
rolling.
were
in.
saying that bear in the comments as well.
Yeah. Everyone was saying that. Like,
They were saying it,
and
bear
bear
in
in
the
mind, this was on the channel. The channel had like 70 subs before it dropped.
Yeah. That's
So
the
this
thing.
was not meant to like go clear. Like, but somehow we all knew that it was gonna happen. Like, we you know when you get that feeling like this is a banger. I don't
Right.
know. Like musicians can probably relate. Like they just make a song and they know this is a banger. Like it was that type of thing. Like we knew that people were gonna connect with this film the way they did. So yeah, man. That was my first journey, man. That was my first journey in this thing. And then from that point on, I just knew this is it. I got to do this. Thing.
Yeah, no, that's mad because a lot of the reason why Moment of Truth
Yeah.
turned out to how it how it did. Yeah, it was because of kids.
Is it?
Yeah,
Bro,
it's because of
explain
kids, though.
explain how Moment of Truth came
was
about.
hard.
No, I'll keep it concise though. But a lot of the crew came from kids, right? Because Caleb was sending me little clips of kids before it come out.
Big up Caleb, you put
Yeah,
me on.
no,
you put
Caleb
me on.
put me
you
on
put,
as well. He
You
put me
me
on
on,
still,
man,
to-
because
Still,
you know what it is. Caleb hit me up. And he was like, "Yo, you need to chat to this guy Peter, man. He's got a role for you." I was like, swear. I was like, oh, what's he done before? Then I saw Beat and Delete.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Swear. I was like, yeah, I'm down, man. I'm down. And then he took. Then we came. I think we come to your uni.
Yeah, for the audition.
Yeah. Came to
did
uni
all
for
my
the audition and
auditions
that.
there.
Yeah. And I came with a couple of my boys who wanted to play the other character.
Yeah.
So we all came.
Yeah, Benedict.
Yeah, Benedict
then I
and Joe
forgot-
as well. Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah. They all wanted to play the character. So I was like, I tried to put him on as well. But yeah, and then I just then from that point on, bro, you're telling me the story, and I was like, yo, this could be cold. I was like, yo, this could be hard. This could be hard.
Yeah, no, big up.
I know who
Big
you
up,
are
man.
and what you've done.
Yeah, no, big
Ask
up,
P.
big up.
Ask P how much I love that line, bro.
Yeah, you love it. You
Bro,
love it.
what? I see face was like,
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this?
who's this?
Bro,
You know, this
I'm like, I watched it like
is
5 times.
Yeah, that was a cold. Yeah, that
Plus,
video
I was a
mad.
fan of that
delivery
movie,
was
bro.
Crazy.
I was a fan.
nah,
Yeah,
bro.
no,
I was thinking,
appreciate it.
I was
No,
thinking,
appreciate
why
that,
isn't it
man.
longer?
Yeah,
bro,
Bro,
I
so many
understand.
people said that.
I was watching it
People
thinking,
said that in
come
the
on,
comments,
man.
man. People said that in the comments, bro. They were
Yeah.
like,
Serious
it's too
acting, bro.
short.
Like, I have to give
Yeah.
I have to give another handshake.
Come
Yeah,
on.
no, it's cool.
I appreciate
it.
No, obviously
Acting
the
still.
length. Obviously, ideally, I'd want it to be longer, innit?
Yeah.
But because of just time and budget.
No, I understand, bro.
Yeah,
I
that's
understand.
The thing is,
You
the
know what I
fans
mean?
don't understand, bro. They don't know
Yeah,
what goes
I
on
hear
behind
you,
it.
I
It's
hear
tough.
you, man.
It takes a lot
No,
of
I'd
work.
love to make a longer film, innit? But just it just doesn't make sense for me on YouTube as well. Like, just
Yeah.
like if I get that funding, then 100%. Like,
No,
I'll
for
make
sure.
it longer and that.
How
But
long you thinking though, man? Like 2 hours or 1 hour and 30?
ooh,
on YouTube, are we talking?
no,
about?
but in general,
First
Yeah.
feature.
it has to be. I think it depends on the genre. I think if it's a comedy, 90 minutes.
What would be your first feature?
That's
Bro?
a good point.
First feature.
First feature. That's a good question.
Good point.
Damn, I don't
Be your
know.
first feature. Man.
Nah,
'Cause that's like your
like
staple
genre,
film.
genre,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Genre. That's like your
Um,
staple film, man.
Damn, I think it would have to be, something similar to like Hate to See It. It would be on that type of vibe, innit? Although definitely,
Crime drama type.
yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be on that wavelength for
I love
sure.
a
Like
crime
maybe
drama,
crime
man.
drama,
Yeah,
thriller.
thriller type thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, bro, you're cold at those, man. That's your
No,
thing.
I
That's-
appreciate
yeah,
it, man.
for
'Cause
sure.
I've tried to, dabble in, many genres. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a few genres I haven't
You got
touched
comedy.
yet.
Comedy's down as well.
Yeah,
You got
yeah,
comedy
for
down
Beat and
as well.
Delete.
Beat and Delete,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Big up Beat and Delete. 500K views.
Yeah, that was a mad
That's
come
mad.
up
I'll
as
be
well,
real.
man. That was surreal,
Yeah.
man.
That was one of the first short films that I actually tapped.
I lie.
Same.
I was
Ah,
literally
same,
gonna say
same,
that. I was
same,
literally
same.
gonna say
I
that.
can't lie. Like,
I
when
was
I first
literally gonna say that.
Like when I first actually took acting serious, and I said, you know what, let me pre what's out there.
Yeah.
Being Delete was that like first short film.
No,
And that's how I
No
caught
way.
Caleb when I first went to like a premiere, and I said, oh,
Yeah.
bro, that's why I know you from Being Delete.
Bro, everyone knows Caleb, bro. I was like, yo,
No
this is
way.
the guy from that film, bro.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Being
Wow.
Delete. Being Delete, that was big. Everyone watched it because it was
Yeah,
like it was so
London,
relatable.
yeah.
It was so relatable.
Yeah, man. Beat and Delete was therefore like one of the first,
One of the first, definitely, 100%.
like made it seem possible the YouTube short film.
Yeah,
thing.
well, that's what it was. It was like, it was doing
no,
numbers.
still.
It was doing numbers.
Numbers like on its own channel.
Yeah,
On its own-
on
on its
channel
own
thing,
channel,
man.
man.
That was crazy.
And I watched that. Like, I watched that.
Yeah, no,
laughing.
big
I
up,
was
big up,
laughing
man.
still.
Because that
That's a
was,
London classic.
It's London classic,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, shouts out everyone in that cast, man. Definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
Big up P as well. Big up everyone. in
No,
that cast.
for
Shit
real,
was
man.
explicit as well, bro.
Yeah, it
Jesus
was.
Christ.
Like,
I watched it like 3 times. I watched it again recently.
Yeah.
The playground scene at the start. They were going off, bro.
Yeah.
That shit's vulgar as well. Man. Just how it is in real life.
yeah,
Authentic
no,
soul.
for real.
Keep it
for
authentic.
real.
Keep it authentic, man.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get
no,
man
real
like that.
talk. Because now YouTube's changed the whole policies
Is it?
and
Would've- it
everything
would've
like
said
that,
fuck
so it
that,
wouldn't.
Is it?
Yeah, it would have been demonetized, man.
What, if it was now?
quickly.
If it was
Yeah,
now, it was now,
100%.
Slow down.
Yeah, they changed everything. It's more strict.
But they've done it
It's just-
Censored,
recently,
man.
though. They done it. I think it was in the last 2 months that they done it.
Yeah, that they just made it stricter, innit? I think gradually it's just becoming.
They wanna
like
bubble
that,
gum
innit?
shit, man.
Yeah.
Trying to censor it a bit more.
Yeah, no, for real, man. But like, what would you say you've learnt the most now, like from doing kids to now, innit? Like, how's that journey been? Like, how do you? What's your thoughts on the industry as an actor? Like, tell me all about that.
Something me and Randy were talking about. Network, man. Like thinking.
Oh, a network is your network.
Yeah. So like, you need to know that you need to connect. Like, you can't do it on your own type thing. So like, there's that kind of like, you can call it ego that, you just want to be that guy that kind of made it on your own. You know what I'm saying? But you realize that it's all about building a community here, man. Like, if someone can help each other up and big up Caleb for doing this, like, he's the one that put me and you on, because he said like, he was like, man, you'd be good for this, like, because he saw me as like, you'd be good for this. And I noticed that thing in actors a lot, like, well, to be honest, all around the film community, like everybody wants to put each other on. Like, you'd think everyone would be cutthroat because there's limited opportunities out here. Like, if you really think about it, these big productions, there's really only one person that can get that main role. But people will be like, nah, you'll be good for this, man. Like people send me things, I'll send other people things, I'll be like, yo, listen, you'll be good for this, man. Like, you want to see other people shine. You know what I mean? Especially when it's people that come from the same, place as you, same background as you. Like, it's like a big family, man. You want to see everybody succeed, like. So that's one of the things that I learned. I was like, yeah, you need to network, and when your time will come. That's another thing. Like, your time will come. So like with the kids thing, I just done that film and I saw nothing for 2 years. Like, nothing happened. Like, because that film was meant to connect me to everything. Like, it's kind of the way I saw it. Like, I was a bit too slow. I didn't have enough urgency. Like, you know how you do one thing and you sit on it. It's just like, yeah, that was good. Do you know what I mean? But you need to be a bit more like, after that's like done, you need to go to the next thing. Yeah. What's next popping? What's this pop? So I've learned to just have a bit more urgency and just never be like too complacent with what you've achieved. You get me? Like, if this touches a mil, like, well done. Big pat on yourself on the back, but let's go for the next thing. Sure. That's how you become great. Otherwise, you'll just be like good. Like, you're good. Like, you had a good film, man. Like, you done well. Yeah. But if you want to be great, like, you're talking about these, big actors, like, they're talking like the Denzel Washington, that Will Smith. They don't stop, bro. That's my inspiration. Those are my two inspirations: Denzel Washington, Will Smith. Man, they don't stop. Like,
amazing.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
features as well, man.
Bro, like, you can't relax and just think you've made it. That is probably the most toxic.
But that's the thing, though. It's like, it's a thing where you wouldn't even want to, because it's your passion. You want to be out there.
You want to be out there, but
so, like, you're not gonna even
there's that certain thing that can, like, kind of creep in your head that, like, you're kind of sick. You're sick now. Like, you've done something good. It's like, cut that out. Otherwise, you're never gonna reach the heights that you're meant to reach. So if you were like, so it depends what your goal is, and I know I'm trying to be great. So if, like, I've got something good, I'll know that, you know what, this is good, but I can reach an even higher height. But it's about a balance of keeping grateful when you do get those big achievements. Definitely be grateful, soak it in, thank your family, thank everybody, thank God, and then be like, on to the next one. That's my philosophy now. Whereas before, when I first came into the industry, I was like, hey, if I touch 1 million views on my YouTube, that's it, man. I'm quitting. I'm done. Yeah. I'm chilling. But now it's not like, no, but like, that's one achievement. Let's go for the next one. You get me? So that's where I am now.
Yeah. No, I hope every creative's taking that in right now. Still, it's a big thing.
What about you, Randy?
Yeah. What about you? What are you saying? Well, why acting? Yeah.
Acting. It's mad, like, when I always see that growing up, it was definitely football, man.
It was football for everyone, man.
No, I was a striker still.
Striker. Out here.
Yeah, I was a striker.
9,
yeah,
scoring.
Yeah.
Scoring. On and off the pitch, scoring.
But yeah, growing up, like, for me, it was just like football, literally like football. Acting, growing up, I always thought of being one, but it wasn't a thing where it's like, alright, cool, I'm gonna. Like, it was always at the back of my mind, didn't it? Because, like, watching, like, I'll be real, like, when I was young, I was a mad Power Ranger fan,
Wait, which one? All of them?
Like, Power Ranger, Mighty Morphe, all of them films. So like when I was a kid, I used to like, you see like when they start up and that, like when they do like, it's movie time, boom, boom. And I used to do that as a kid.
Yeah.
And then like my sister would be like, yeah, this guy would be a good performer, but I used to think, nah, like I'm on the ball thing, like. Especially like the guys I had around me like were on ball as well. So like obviously like back then like you would follow your guys. You know what I'm trying to say. And acting back then it was like who do you know as an actor that's man them. But football, all the man them. I'm going training with like 6, 7, 8 man. I'm trying to say, but acting is like it was like a solo thing. Like
it's only a select few that know about it like that.
Yeah, so it's like I didn't know like how to get about it, etc. So cool that, but I done drama in school. That was calm. Like my drama teacher said I was talented and like good, keep at it. But it's just a thing where it's like, alright, cool. So then I chose drama in college. I was thinking, you know what? From then I was still thinking of becoming an actor, but obviously I was dealing with other stuff like real life, like reality that was kind of like distracting me from being an actor. Like I was in real life, like I was probably dealing with things that was in front of me rather than chasing like my acting dream. But it was always a thought in my head though. Like, alright, cool, actor, but I didn't care about it. Like I didn't care like honestly didn't care about it. So then like, I was just doing drama in school and like calm, and then it's when I hit 19, 20. So this is like in 2018. It's like cool that I didn't go uni. Calm. I was just literally working. But then one day I just woke up and said, I'm tired of my own bullshit, you know. What am I doing?
Yeah.
I was thinking, cool, I'm making peas, I'm linking gal, etc. But this isn't life.
Like, what's my purpose?
I woke up thinking, bro, like, what's my purpose though? Like, and then I thought, wow, like, what's something that I love doing, that I enjoy and I'm good at, like, and it was acting. Still, I was thinking, bro, like, now it's time to like go now, like, no excuses. So then I basically done what Feisal done, gone on Google. I signed up for Star Now, Mandy. Is it Backstage?
Yeah,
Backstage. I was emailing agents.
You got to do the email. You got to email the agents, man.
Yeah, like this was like in 2000. Like this was like the end of 2018, and then I was going on Instagram typing in casting calls, auditions, and then I was just applying to bears literally. And then man. Then from there, my first short film I got was for Mandy called 4. Yeah, it was 4. So yeah.
Wow.
Big up 4, man.
Shouts
4
out
was your
4, man.
first.
4 was your first thing.
No
Yeah, it was 4.
That is a mad
It was 4.
breakout.
Yeah, that was 4. Yeah,
4 was
my
huge,
first.
bro. That was like beating Dilly huge. Like it was insane.
Like, it's on like I think it's on like $1.5 million something.
Yeah. Bro, 4 was huge,
man.
man. I think that's where I first saw you actually.
Yeah,
that's what I first saw you as well.
4 was 4.
Chanel as well.
I remember.
Yeah, no, you patterned Chanel differently in 4, man.
Definitely. Shouts out Chanel, man. Shouts out Chanel, man.
Yeah, big up Chanel, man.
For sure.
Yeah, like so it's just like, so yeah, I remember I applied on Mandy and then they said I had to do like a self tape, bro. Them days I didn't know how to do a self tape. So what I've done, I've gone out to like, so I've gone outside, gone to like some car park and recorded there. I got my brother to record and like just record like
No way, that car park.
You go in the car park, no background, nothing. It's just like I'm just there standing there and then I just did the scene. I didn't know what that self tape was back then. It was like what? This was like the end of 2018, like towards the start of 2019. So I didn't really know about self tapes and that. Back then it was mainly indoor auditions because self tapes started getting bare like popular in like
COVID time.
Yeah, COVID times. That was when self tapes was like.
That's when
cool.
it was like
This is a new thing now.
This is it.
You get me? But before that, it was mainly like indoors and that. From what I knew of like acting, is like you go in there, do your thing, and then I'm sure say. But then that done that, and then man, I said like we want you. I was like, raw.
Swear, would you get call up? Email was.
I got email, you know. I got email.
Professional.
I was thinking, alright, cool. So I've gone there, done the read through, and I was thinking, right, I'm actually gonna be an actor, you know. This is I'm feeling like my heart's beating. Like, I remember like it was kind of nerve wracking, man. I was trembling like all over my lines and that there, and I was thinking, you know what, you could do this. What the hell? And then from there, just started, and then on set and that. It was sick, man. That first day on set was sick, man. It was sick.
You never forget it.
Never forget, man. I remember I came, red hoodie, black jacket, black Air Forces, went there and just done my thing, man. Literally, man. Just in the moment, just cameras on you, thinking, bro, like life is really gonna change from here, like growth. Like this is really, really growth. Like for me to go and do that, if you know me personally, like for me to go and do that, it was like damn. And then from there, cool. And that came out, and then boom, it went big.
Went
Four came out.
Yeah, blue,
Oh,
blue,
big,
different. It was on my recommendations.
Yeah,
Like
everything,
every
man.
day
Like-
until I had to watch it. I was like,
Yeah.
you gotta
I
watch
remember,
this.
like, came out, I was getting bare DMs, bare fans. Like,
Yeah.
my family were happy. Obviously, like, my family was supportive, like, when it came to acting, but they just sort of were, they were just,
Wary
like,
of it.
be careful in it, like, have like a backup in it. But then when 4 came out and they saw like how I acted and everything, they're like, yeah, alright, cool, yeah, this is sick. And then when my like aunties and that were ringing my mum saying, oh yeah, but yeah, like we saw around on YouTube, like that's when they were like, alright, cool, yeah, stick at it. Because like, you know, like how our parents are like, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Like when our aunties like ring the parents, it's like, oh yeah. But yeah, and then when 4 came out, from there like the ball just started rolling for me. I'll be real, like drilling.
Really?
Yeah, from there drilling.
Yeah.
Like, from 4 I got drilling.
What? How long till you got drilling from 4?
Probably like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
Swear.
2 weeks. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that?
But with drilling, someone sent me the casting call. Big up J Show. She sent me the casting call saying, yeah, Link Up TV series, crime drama. I was like, oh yeah, cool, calm. And then I DM'd Romano, shouts him out as well. DM'd him and then he sent me the tape to doing it. Same thing. Done it in a car. No wait. Did I do it in a car? No, same thing.
Well, car park.
What?
Car
Car
park.
park again?
I went car park, did it.
No way.
No background,
Car
nothing. Like,
park,
no,
car
just
park,
say no
car
clear
park,
background,
car park,
nothing.
Bro, it might have to be the
Yeah,
spot, you know?
that's the
Everyone
spot
has to
still.
do it in
Which
a
I
car
say,
park,
like,
bro.
Shouts out like my little
Man.
bro as well, man, like for like recording as well. Yeah, and yeah, recorded me. Then
That's
boom, got that as well. Then boom, did that. And then drilling came out mad. Like,
Drilling came out.
filming drilling was. My this thing is, I always knew like it was gonna be big in it. Obviously, like everyone there was headstrong, man. Like the whole cast was just like, yeah, man, on the same stuff, same goal, and everyone was just driven like to make this work. Because like, everyone was like traveling from different places. So like, imagine meeting everyone that's like 15 people, but like you don't know them from nowhere. And then used to like adapting to like each other's energies and everything. Like it's not easy because like not everyone will get along, but with drilling, everyone got along, bro.
Yeah,
And she was sick, man. Like everyone,
Because you know chemistry really.
chemistry, yeah, exactly. Chemistry, like when, like chemistry is like for that example, you know what I'm trying to say. So it's just like everyone got along, and it was just sick, man. Long hours, but it paid off. Like we also won a trophy as well for that as well. So like them
big
hours
up.
paid off, man.
Big up,
A million views. It definitely opened doors as well, man. Obviously, I got
Opened
like
doors.
a radio interview. I got like a radio interview from that as well.
Yeah, I saw a post in it.
From Represent Radio.
Was Represent? You was on?
Was Represent? Yeah, Represent.
Yeah.
Wait, was Represent?
No, because I follow, what's it, a post, a Selector YB. Is it YB?
Yeah, yes, yeah. YB, but
Yeah.
like this is like 2019 though. But yeah, wait, was Represent though? No, it wasn't Represent. Still,
I
was
swear it
something
was like
else.
post something, innit? But I hit him recently, and I don't think he's doing a radio no more.
No. I don't think he's doing it no more. But yeah, so he hit me up saying, "Yo, bro, like, I've seen you in drilling. Like your character's crazy, man. Billing like come through like for like an interview." I was getting those type of DMs and like little kids saying, "Oh yeah, like you're my favorite actor."
Literally.
So like, from that thinking, bro, like yo,
That's mad, man.
like
That's surreal.
life's
That's
really
surreal.
changing.
Yeah,
Like, from
it
that
is,
skin, like
that's
life's really changing.
inspiring,
Like
man.
people, like everywhere I went, like work, for example, people saying, "Yo, I see you on the boom bam, yeah." Like people were stopping me everywhere, like JD, like bare, like even till now, still now, innit? And it's only gonna get better. But back then it was so new to me. It's just like that's really changing, and they're stopping me for something I love doing.
Yeah.
That's a priceless feeling,
yeah.
priceless,
That's
like,
priceless, man.
bro. That's just priceless. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's just like, and from there, got an agent. I applied for an agent, got an agent, and then
What, for one of the emails, or did they see your thing? How did that?
just through emails, you know,
Through
through
yeah.
emails.
Because you had more to your CV and that.
yeah,
you
that
had more
had like
show.
show reels from 4 and drilling. So then I put them show reels on there, and then from there I just got many other short films. Like then again, the ball just started rolling. I got Insight See Me. Shouts out Stephanie as well. She emailed me on Mandy's. Like she just pre my profile and said, "Yeah, like we want you." That type of thing. Yeah, like so
Get
like,
it,
I just got
get
handpicked from there. And then
That's
shouts
how it
out-
just starts happening.
Yeah.
Though.
and then from
Like,
there, Insight
shit.
See Me, and then Takeover as well from
Mad.
Erado Visual. Shouts him out as well.
Another one over 1 million views on YouTube.
Yeah.
Swear to-
Like million views, yeah, like Takeover, because he's
That's a
Bro,
real-
nah,
He
nah,
saw me
nah,
from,
bro,
um,
man. Big up.
he saw me from drilling. He was like, "Yo, bro, like I saw your character on drilling, mad. Come do this with us." And like, I got this role for you. Like, what do you think? Saw it, I said, yeah, I just took it, and then from there, Takeover, and then Second Chance, and then
Second chance, yeah.
the ball just started rolling. What else, man?
Bro, you've been
choices.
in
Many,
bare
so
productions, you know.
many,
Obviously,
man.
like Ade from Drilling as well, like the lead character, he's a director as well, and he makes his own stuff. So I was just auditioning for his stuff as well. So I've done like three of these films. We've got 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's on Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime as well.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah, Amazon Prime as well.
Yeah.
Go watch
That's
that
big,
lead
bro.
character.
Big move, man.
Big
You can't-
move. I'm trying to say like
It's
3
not
minutes
light.
on
That's
Amazon
not light
Prime.
stuff.
Yeah, man.
Bro, like
the CV's mad.
sometimes
CV's
like
there,
mad,
bro.
innit?
The CV's there. When you think about it, because sometimes you don't even think about it, but
It's mad.
bro, the CV's there,
CV
man.
is crazy.
Like
Yeah,
there's even times
yeah.
like sometimes like when I'm bored, like just go on 3 minutes on Amazon Prime and just see my face there. But like what Faisal said, you can't get complacent. There needs to be more. Like this, I'm trying to say, but obviously at the same time, I'm still grateful.
But at the same time,
But you
gotta
still gotta be
grateful.
hungry.
Yeah.
Man's hungry, bro.
It's true,
It's,
man.
it's finding
Man's
that
hungry.
balance, man. It's
Find
finding
that
that
balance.
balance.
See that you still gotta be grateful. You get me?
Yeah.
You still be grateful, but you gotta be hungry at the same time.
Yeah.
And then 3 minutes Amazon Prime, and then Choices. That's on YouTube. That's on like 100%.
Understand choices, bro.
Yeah,
It's
choices
done
and
films, bro.
Repercussions as well.
Repercussions as
Repercussions.
well.
Repercussions. That's a lead role as well.
Lead role
Done that as
again.
well.
I watched it on a random thing as well.
It was crazy. innit?
Yeah.
And then for me, but I'll be real, like for the most challenging role for me was Hate to See It, man.
Swear.
It was challenging me for that
Yeah,
still.
no.
I brought
Well, how
when
come-
P
how
Rose,
come- How come?
it was just like different from what I've done.
Yeah.
From like my previous work. Like if you see it, like my previous work, it's just like I've done like a few gang stuff, gang roles, hood roles.
Yeah.
I've done like a few calm roles, like different type of roles from that. But Hate to See It was like a big push because it was like a different type of ball game, like a different type of script,
HBO
a different type of like.
Yeah, no,
It's
big up,
like this was
man.
different. Like I knew like I had to give this like my all.
Your all,
Otherwise,
yeah.
it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
It's like I was just reading it thinking, yeah, this is different. This here's a game changer. Like I have to do this properly because this is where it shows versatility.
Yeah,
Versatility,
yeah,
versatility.
yeah, to get me. So it's just like this on my CV, like on my show reel, it can show you, like, cool, he can do this, do that. I was thinking, running the script, I was really rocking with it as well. I was thinking, this is different, and this is stuff that's going on a day-to-day basis. Like, it's not always the gang that's just going on.
Yeah.
You get me? Or like just the other common stuff. So like when I saw Hate to See It, I was thinking, yeah, this one is definitely going to be a game changer. So that one I put my all in. I was reading it thinking, yeah, this one here is different. Like I had to walk different, dress different. It was just that everything about it was different, and being on set for that was sick, man. So shouts out P for that, man.
Yeah, come on,
Definitely,
yeah,
man,
no,
come on,
big
man.
up, man.
Big up.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
actually
big
the
up, man.
hardest script as well. I had to write.
Look at that,
That was the
definitely,
hardest
definitely.
one.
Really?
Still. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it just required just primary, secondary research,
Okay.
like additional. Like usually when I just write a script, I just write from the top of my head because I just know it, innit? But obviously this is a world that I'm not in tune to, innit? So I had to just
do more research,
do
dig
more
a bit deeper.
research, speak to some people that you know might know a bit more about that life or those activities, do a bit more online research on those type of white collar crimes and
Yeah.
whatnot,
Urban.
just to make it as like authentic as possible, innit?
Yeah.
Like it's even down to the authenticity of the dialogue that the character, because there's like the range of characters in it. Like obviously I have a scammer, a policeman, an employer, and that and an
So
American.
different
So it's like
worlds,
different
yeah.
worlds that you have to
bring
kind
them
of
together. You have to
know
study
what I'm saying.
each one.
So you have to study each character and find out like what the vernacular and just the words they'd use in the vocabulary. So no, it was that's definitely the hardest script I've had to write, and but everybody just done their thing, man, and it was amazing. Like,
Where
all
can
the
people watch?
actors killed it.
Always-
Hey man,
People want to see where they're gonna see.
I
When they're
don't
gonna
know.
see
Yeah,
this,
I don't
man.
know, but soon
yeah.
it will be on the TV somewhere, man. It will be on
Yeah.
your screens. It premiered on London Live,
Come on.
earlier this year. But
That's TV,
No,
That's
it's
TV.
huge. It's huge. Still,
Sky.
That's
Freezing,
Sky.
man.
That's-
I remember that. I
still.
watched that with my mum, my dad,
It's not
Yeah.
small stuff,
my
man.
sister, my brother.
No,
It's
it's
crazy,
huge.
man.
It's
Priceless.
huge.
I watched that with my dad.
That's
My
emotional.
dad was gas, man. Showing it to
Must
all
be
these
gas.
guys.
Yeah.
My auntie from
wow.
my auntie from Holland phoned me. Yeah, we see you on TV and that.
From Holland.
Wow.
International.
Like everyone tapped in. Like everyone
Crazy,
tapped in. Everyone was
man.
just so
That's crazy, man.
proud of me, man. Like it was just like a priceless feeling, man.
It's emotional,
It
man.
was
No,
like
no, it
proper
is.
like priceless.
Touching.
And it's like I need more of this, man.
Yeah.
That's when you get more hungry.
That's when you get more hungry. That's when you actually get more
you'll
hungry.
sit down and think, alright, cool, yeah, here it's done now. I make everyone happy. Like, you want more of that.
Yeah.
Like you wanna grow, like
Absolutely.
like come at your comfort zone and push yourself and just get to it. Definitely, actually, acting for me was just like, it was just like one after another. It was just like that, literally. But acting, man, that's just me. But like, it's always been in me though. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, like, it's just always been in me, but it's just like where, like, the people I was around. I remember like when I first said that I wanted to do acting, like the man looked at me kind of funny.
They look at you funny, innit?
Yeah, they were like, "What?" Like,
Yeah.
what? Like,
You see, the perception has changed, right?
like,
Acting.
they were like, now it's different.
Bro, I was gonna
Back
say
then-
that. I was gonna say that, man.
It was like, what? Randall, like, what? You're on a drama thing. Like, so what? Like back then it was drama. Like that's how you should say it.
It was drama. You
Yeah,
get me?
like, yo, like, man, like, I want to do drama, you know. Like, yo, like, what do you think? Like, what do you think you're gonna do? What? Do drama and then what? Be this, like Will Smith or something. And then they're all laughing and that.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, like what? Like you're just gonna be there like, in a class full of bare girls and that.
Do you get
Doing
me?
drama and that, shouting and that. I was like, oh, it's true, you know. And I thought, what the hell? Back then, my mindset back then was different.
It's true.
No, it's
can't
true.
hear what
My mindset back then.
No, I hear you because I was hearing the same things
No, it's a
because I
fact.
did drama
It's a fact.
GCSE as
Yeah,
well.
that's what
And
like
I was
you're-
hearing the same.
So,
You
like,
had
you're-
to suffer back then because
Yeah.
everybody was looking at it like, bro, same thing with me. I came from a sports school, man, like Everson Park. Pick up Everson Park, man, just sports school, yeah. Everybody there is either ball athletics, man, that's it. Like, yeah. So, yeah, everyone on there was like, it's either ball athletics. So, when you mention drama, it's like, hey, yo, what, fam? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you want to do drama? Like, because the people that were doing drama, man, it wasn't like, let's say, the so-called popular kids. You get me? It's everybody that was like popular was doing sports, was balling out here. So I was like, but drama's cool though. Like, look at these big actors. Like, look at Will Smith and that. Everybody rates these, man. So why is it not cool to do drama then? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like the perception of it, especially like in the UK back then. I'd say it wasn't an achievable goal. Like, you're not gonna go from like Romford to Peckham, like not Romford to Peckham, Romford to Hollywood. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like a thing that people look at, but people like, you can go from Romford to banging ball for like West Ham. Like, people can see it.
Yeah.
They can see people doing it.
Right.
But with this path, people couldn't see the path, so it's
Right.
like it's hard for them
Because
to
it
say.
was, I guess it was kind of new, but
It's
now that,
new.
as you mentioned, we've seen the Damson Idris.
You've seen the man pop out. You've seen the Kaluyas. You've seen them pop out. So now everybody's like, oh, that can actually work.
Right.
You know how many phone calls I get from people that used to laugh at me back then? Oh, Randall, like, I beg you, like, hook me up and that. Like, I want to get into
You get
acting.
me?
Obviously, see me, it's like someone at me, like, I don't hold grudges. Obviously, like, back then, we was young and that. And
Yeah.
so I'll just be like, alright, cool, I'll see what I can do. But it's just like, it just shows. From there, that gave me a lesson. Don't listen to no one, bro. Imagine if I listen to the man back then, saying, oh, yeah, what, you're gonna do drama.
Yeah.
Imagine if I listened.
You know what I mean?
And then I didn't do acting. And then now
You would have
acting
nothing.
is
like
sick, right? Like the way that like the industry is, and like the way like we're taking over is mad. Like we're like
It's
in the
crazy.
like this is the time to be alive. If you want to be an actor, bro.
Like, literally, it's time
now, bro. Like it's in your face everywhere. Instagram, TikTok. There's so many ways you can
There's so
make
many ways
things
to-
happen. So we're
Bro,
we're
tell 'em,
we're
man.
living in the best times right now. So much things you can do, bro. Like back then it was a bit limit. Back then it was mad limited, but now
It was so
there's so many
limited,
things
man.
you can do, bro. Like it's just mad. Like you can even just like record yourself, slap on TikTok, boom. Like bro, there's so many things you can do, bro. Whereas back then it was limited. So like imagine if I listened to Mandem and then I didn't get where I was right now because I was too, what's the word called? Too small-minded or too like easily influenced that I listened to them. I listened to for like 10 minutes. I thought, what the hell, no. Like I'm
Then you done
like
your
10
own
minutes.
thing.
I thought, right, what the hell, no. This is my heart. This is what God. Like this is God's gift that He's giving me. That
Yeah.
it's a purpose that I, to influence others to like to make others believe that can happen.
But you know, sometimes you gotta see it as like it's not their fault because they can't see the vision.
That's why I said I don't hold grudges because I understand.
Exactly.
It's a limited view. Like I know where we're from. I get it.
where we're from, like,
I'm
man
just
don't
saying,
see
I get
man
it.
make it and become a Hollywood actor. You don't see that. So for them to kind of imagine that and you to tell them that you sound crazy, bro. Like, at least try ball. We can see it. We've seen it happen. We've seen man, like Jamal go West Ham and then go Premier League. Like, we've seen that before. We ain't seen like Jamal go Hollywood and that. Like, whoa, like Hollywood, bro. You gotta go to LA. You know, you gotta be in that vicinity. We're not even in that vicinity. All we knew was like Idris Elba, really. In it from the UK, do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, like
Ashley Waters, bro.
bro,
Ashley
that,
Waters, yeah.
Ashley Waters.
Ashley Fairs, yeah, of course, like.
Try from Kid Out Hood as well.
Yeah.
For me
Well,
personally, try.
But you know what it is for me? I didn't even know about Top Boy, you know. I didn't even know about Ashley Waters. I didn't know about.
about the
I
Channel
didn't
4.
I didn't know
You didn't know
about
about-
any like UK. I was very, very like secluded in
Okay,
only
okay.
Americans could make it. Like I was very, but people used to tell me about this stuff like Top Boy. Big up,
I
like,
knew about.
well, big up like Kano, Ashley was all them man of setting a path. Do you know what I mean?
I
But
knew about Ashley.
before,
Bullet Boy.
yeah,
Bullet
Bullet
Boy,
Boy.
yeah,
But come
yeah.
on, like obviously, man, I had to go back and do my research. But before, bro, all I knew was like the Hollywood man.
Yeah.
That's it. I just knew the DiCaprios. I just knew the Denzel Washingtons. I just knew the Will Smith. That's all I knew. But then I started seeing it. Wait, these man are from here. These man are from ends. Like, and they're popping. Like, there's a way you can do this. Find out what the way is. Do you know what I mean? Speak to people. Then the people telling me, hey, look, there's productions going on in the UK that you can be a part of. Oh, okay. How do I get into that? Boom. Then you start making your own path. Because you know what it is for people? They focus too much on like, yeah, but how? How are you gonna make it there? Like, do you know what I mean? Instead of yes, I wanna go there. So like first you gotta say to yourself, like, whatever it is, I wanna be in the Prem, I wanna be in Hollywood. Don't worry about the how yet, because as soon as you try and tell somebody like who doesn't know anything about that world, so like I'll go to my boys and I'll tell them I wanna be a Hollywood actor or I wanna be out in those big films. How though? That's the first question they're gonna ask you. Like, how are you gonna get there? You from here, like, instead of okay, why? That's the first question you need to ask yourself.
Yeah.
Like, why do you want to do that? I want to do that because I believe it's my purpose. It's what I'm good at. It's what I'm built for. Like, I've got the talent. I believe. That's the first thing you need to be focused on. So like, focus on your why, and then your how just reveals itself. So my dad told me, like, if you focus on your how right away, you'll just get diminished. Like, by everything you'll see, oh, you can't do that because you're this, your skin color, or whatever. It's like people like you don't make it from there. But if you focus on your why, then the how just kind of starts to happen. So like with like I'll just see with the small success I've had, my why was like, I want to be an actor because I love performing. I love telling stories. I love, captivating people's attention and allowing them to get lost in something. Do you know what I mean? I love that. So it was like, that was my why. And then the how just started revealing itself. Oh, you gotta go to this audition. Or you go connect with this person. It just happens.
Right.
So you can really be your own worst enemy when it comes to anything you want to achieve. If you focus too
100%.
much, you know what I mean. You focus too much on like.
You versus you.
Now it's you versus you, man.
That's the real battle.
That's a
Forget
real
you
battle.
versus- That's the real battle. Is you in your head.
You ask anyone that
can't-
made it, they'll always tell you it's them versus them.
Them versus
True,
them.
man.
It's them versus them
You
because
gotta control your man. Don't let it control you.
there you go.
Ashley Waters or Kano?
Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one, man. For me, I'm gonna go with Kano, man.
I hear that. Nah, his
I'm gonna
performance
go
in
with
Top
Kano.
Boy was serious, bro.
Performance top boy. You know what it is? It's that scene where the house is burning. The fire. Scene.
Oh yeah, and the kid,
And the kid, bro.
Because where he wanted to go to what's Arsenal game? wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. That
He
whole
was-
scene and like just Kano, there's something about it. You can always see in his eyes that it just
Yeah, he
makes
acts
you.
with his eyes.
He acts with
innit?
his eyes, and that's what I know about good actors. I kind of learned. It's just like it's subtle. It's like it's in the eyes. The eyes tell the story. So I was like, when I see this guy, I'm like, his eyes are telling that story. So same with Ashley, of course. Like they're both dope actors. But yeah, if I had to go with one.
Daniel Kaluuya or Damson Idris.
Well, you gotta switch it to him first, man. Like
No.
come on.
I got his ones. I got
Okay, you
his ones
got his
already.
ones.
Yeah.
All right. Daniel Kaluuya, Dancing Idris. That's tough, man. You're giving me some hard ones, bro.
No, it starts hard. Trust me.
I have to go with Daniel Kaluuya, man. I have to go with Daniel Kaluuya, man, because
Maybe the
both,
versatility,
man.
man.
Yeah. That's probably what I was gonna say. Just a versatility. Not to say that Damson don't have it. Defo does, but you know which film? Get Out,
Yeah,
bro. Just
unbelievable.
Get Out on its own. That's awards, man, for him. Like,
Yeah.
it just
And I love
the-
this performance in Widows as well.
Widows, yeah. That little
Yeah.
performance, yeah, the
Yeah.
Widows. Like, it was even though it was a small performance, it was captivating, man. And
Yeah.
Nope was good as well.
Yeah, I like this performance in Nope because
Yeah.
it's subtle.
Subtle,
It
bruv.
was
Like
subtle,
he's got this subtleness
Like-
about him that's
Like
just-
his acting
his
in
acting,
Nope. And,
that's the kind of acting I
and,
like.
Kiki Palmer's
Kiki
as
Palmer's
well.
great
I
as
thought
well,
that,
yeah.
yeah.
That was great dynamic
Yeah.
there. But yeah, man. But big up Dancing, man. Snowfall.
Yeah, Snowfall's obviously, yeah.
Big him up,
cold,
big him up, man.
Yeah,
Both
Snowfall's
great actors,
unbelievable.
man. Hope to work
Yeah.
with him one day.
No, absolutely. Okay, Michael Ward or Jasmine Jobson?
What's he doing, man? What's he doing, man?
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Bro, I was actually people don't even know this. I was a little extra on Top Boy, you know.
Yeah, I
new
know.
season.
Remember,
Yeah.
Fuzi sent it
Yeah,
over.
yeah. Big up
Yeah.
Fuzi, put me on, man. I was a little. Obviously, I wanted to have a bigger role, bigger part, but I might as well reveal it now. That I had a little extra role in the new season coming out, and
Big up.
I actually got to see Jasmine Johnson live, innit? So I was like, yeah, man. I was like, she's cold. She's cold, man. The way
Yeah.
she's got the thing where she just switches, innit?
Yeah,
So,
no, that's great.
she was really good, man. It's about Michael, man. Michael's good. Michael's got something about him, you know. Like the thing about Michael is like when I'm watching him, I just can't stop watching him, man. It's like this guy's good. Like he can carry something. Like that's why I see like he's got so many lead roles because that's the thing everyone always talks about. Like to get that lead role, you have to be able to carry the film and like to hold people's attention for long enough. And he's good at that. He's good at holding people's attention. Good at like showing that emotion. So who else to go with, man?
Yeah, it's a tough one.
That one, bro. That one's like a joint.
It's a joint.
I'm gonna have to do
tie.
a joint one, man. I can't even pick.
Yeah,
Can't even
no.
pick- I can't even
Don't
pick
worry,
with
it's
that one,
calm.
yeah, be real.
No, it's a tough one. Because of time, I gotta cut it short. I got a couple
First,
more.
man.
I gotta cut that one short.
Cut it
No,
short, man.
Randy, I'm gonna go to like films and like series now, innit? So the first one is Ali G or Another Hood.
What's Ali G? Is Ali G? Oh, what's that again?
I know.
With the
Yeah,
Borat,
Borat, brother. I don't know if you see it. If you ain't seen
You
it,
might-
I
you
can
might not have
skip it
seen it.
though.
Skip it.
Yeah.
No, wait, I think I remember it, but another hood.
Yeah,
have you
yeah,
watched The
course,
Dictator?
course. Yeah,
Have
I've
you
seen
watched
it.
The
Nah,
Dictator?
it's funny. That one's
Nah,
funny.
bro, this joke.
That was jokes. Still, that was jokes.
Kidult Hood or Bullet Boy.
You got me there still.
Yeah.
Bullet Boy was hard, sick.
Yeah, it was.
But I'm gonna have
Both
to go.
classics.
I'm gonna have to go with Kid Hood.
Yeah, man.
Because
You have to
that's what
culture,
gives
man.
me my memory. To be honest, I think it's even that film that made me say that made me think it was even possible. I remember. No, in fact, both films did.
Yeah.
Both films did, but with Kid Hood, it was just like I remember like the exact day I went to cinemas to go watch it, everything. Like just giving that memory and just seeing.
Wait,
Like,
he's able to go sit? He snuck in. He just snuck.
no,
'cause what's-
I went. My older sister took me there.
Oh yeah.
She
No,
took me there.
that's
Showcase
cold.
Beckton. Yeah, she took me there and is watching now. It's
Yeah,
just like,
R.I.P. I'm showcasing Beckham though, man.
Oh, the thing's gone.
What?
Right
Yeah.
there.
God.
When
That
did they close
cinema.
that?
Was it 2 years ago?
No,
Last year?
Last year still.
Yeah, must have been.
Yeah.
I went there last year. Showcase
Yeah,
was
last
cold.
year.
So, yeah, Showcase used to be
Nah, I
fun.
thought it was
Showcase
kind
was
of.
cool,
Well, the cinema I went to kind
Yeah,
of.
good
The
prices
screen
on
I
the
went to was
screen
kind
as
of
well,
dead.
bro.
Was it dead? Bro, Showcase
Yeah.
used to be a huge cinema.
Yeah,
Showcase
'cause what's
there,
it-
that Indian restaurant in the car park. Showcase in Beckton. That car park.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
But the thing is, I wasn't really a
Yeah.
fan of looking up to the screen like that, innit?
Yeah.
Like
No, where were you sitting? Like,
at the back, but like
Like, what's it? Was
usually.
like looking straight, more like looking
Yeah.
straight.
I know. I think I was in a different screen. I think the
might
screen
have
I
been-
was in.
No,
it
the
was a
screen
bit-
matters. The screen matters.
Yeah, I think that was a bit funny style, wasn't it? But next one, we got Top Boy or Power.
Ah, that's a good one, fam. That's a good one, fam.
That's a good one.
That's a
Yeah.
good one still.
I'm going to big up Top Boy still.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
come
yeah.
on, big up the UK, man. Big up the UK.
But
man.
Yeah, come
shouts
on,
out
come
Power,
on.
though.
Well, big up
Shouts
ends,
out-
but shout out to Power,
come
but
on.
shout
Yeah,
out-
yeah.
I know you want to roll on Power
Oh,
still, man.
man.
Come on,
That's
baby.
common. That's
Oh,
common.
the
No,
tough
that's
one.
what I'm
that's
talking
no,
about.
that's
Oh,
coming.
no,
That's
it
coming,
is, it
man.
is.
That's coming, man.
I was gonna go. I had another one that would have made more sense, but actually now you said that, okay, BMF or Power?
Oh, you're on me, man.
Yeah, he's on you still. He's on you still, man.
Oh, man.
Wait, you seen
If I
BMF?
had to sit down
Oh.
and pick one to watch,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with BMF, my guy.
Hey, no,
Yes.
BMF
Me
is serious,
personally,
man.
I'm
It's serious.
because it's based on a real thing. Like, I'm gonna have to go with that still.
No,
Yeah.
no, that matters.
And the way it
still.
is, like, I just love it. Like, you know me, P.
Yeah,
I'm just
no,
so-
no.
I'm just so man. Nah, I love BMF still, but I love both. I love Power as well. Shouts out Power.
Yeah,
as well,
yeah,
you get
sure.
me? Coast.
Nah, dope series, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for real. Blue Story or The Intent?
Blue Story.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, I hear that. And
I would have gone for the same. I would have gone for the
to
same,
change
man.
a few of these up, man, just to make
I'll-
it a bit more.
Nah, I
you
would have
know.
gone for the same, man.
Yeah,
Blue Story's
as
cold,
well.
man. Blue
Nah,
Story's
it
cold,
is.
but Intent's good as well.
It
Intent's
is,
good as
man. Well,
Intent's good as well, still. I remember.
yeah,
Intent is good, man.
Watching that with my shawty. It's good
Mm,
still.
mm, mm. Well, another film came out, on Netflix called The Strays last week.
I haven't watched it yet, man.
You haven't
I'm
seen
looking
it
to watch
yet? Okay,
I'm
so
looking
we'll
to
keep
watch
it spoiler free.
Yeah.
We'll keep it
I
spoiler
know
free,
people ain't
innit?
watched
But
it there as well, but
I was quite interested to know like your thoughts in it because I know Randy, you've seen it. Keanu, I know you've seen it. We saw it at the BFI last week.
Oh, swear?
Private, yeah. It
Premiere.
was a premiere screening
Oh, so
at the BFI, yeah. And yeah, I know I enjoyed it, but
Yeah.
then I saw a few reviews on TikTok
okay.
when it came out on Netflix, and there seems to be like a big debate and discussion or
Yeah.
discourse, you could say, over it being anti-black
Is it?
and just being anti-black basically, innit? Like, let's give our thoughts on maybe just films being anti-black, or whether we think it's anti-black or not.
Oh, I haven't
For me,
seen
it was
so I
just
can't
different. It
comment.
was just different, innit? For me, it was alright. It was calm. But obviously, I can understand why people would say it's anti-black or this, that. But at the end of the day, you can't please everyone.
Yeah. No, you
You
can't.
can't
You
please
can't,
everyone.
man.
You do a gang film, they say it's too much. And then
That's
you,
what I mean,
And then you do
especially-
something else, and they say that, and then you do something else, and then no one watches it. They say it's too boring, and then what should I do then?
Yeah.
So then what do I
no,
do then?
true.
So at the end of the day, you can't please everyone.
But people
Me
forget,
personally,
yeah.
I think I liked it. I enjoyed it. Shouts out the whole cast, actors, actresses, everyone in there. That's just me personally.
Yeah.
No, same. Because when I watched it, I was like, wow, this is something different.
Yeah,
You
blown
know what I'm
away
saying?
type of
Initially,
thing. Kinda blown
yeah.
away.
People were saying
Saw
like
the
it's
right
inspired by like
different.
Jordan Peele's.
Jordan Peele,
Yeah, but they're
you
saying,
can,
like,
there's certain
Like
elements
the
of
blueprint is like he's got the
kind of like I
blueprint,
guess the psychological thriller
Is it?
I think
aspects
he
of
even
it.
mentioned it as well, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah, he mentioned it himself.
right. Yeah. So like I see where a few people are coming from on TikTok and with what they're saying. Because I didn't really see it from that angle when I first watched it. But then I guess when you start to dissect it a little bit, you start to realize, okay, yeah, I see what you mean when you say, about, maybe this person being the aggressor compared to this person and her wanting to chase this, privileged lifestyle because of, her background. So, I think it all depends on your outlook on it, because you can take something negative depending on how you're looking at it, or you could just watch it to enjoy and appreciate it for what it is. Yeah. So, but yeah, I hope you can.
Now I'm
go
gonna
watch
see it,
it.
man. I'm gonna go see it and make my own judgment on it, man. But I just like to watch films like with like a pinch of salt, man. I feel like you can't take everything too personally in a film. Like I always watch a film like from the outside perspective. Like I don't want to imagine that's me, because then I can't see the film for what it is. I can't see the art. Now I'm just taking everything to heart. Like, do you see what I'm saying? So like I like to watch a film from like the perspective of like just appreciating the art and just watching it, rather than oh, that's me. I'm that character. Because then you get too emotional. And it's like you start hating the character, hating the actors and that. That's how people like start. Bro,
Yeah.
I even
So
tell
remember,
you.
what's it, Dino, innit? Sharon's story. Like,
Yeah,
people
yeah,
trying to get
exactly.
onto
Like people start kind of like hating the actors and that, and I kind of experienced that briefly. Like I got some DMs like that weren't so good. Like from the kids, I was like, I hate you. Like your character's such a. Yeah. Oh, you know what? You're actually alright. Because they started seeing my Instagram posts. It's like, oh, it's alright. I actually hated your character though. Like they had to keep reminding me. But I was like, that's like kind of one of the best negative compliments you can get as an actor.
Yeah.
Like it's a negative compliment. That's what I'm gonna call it, because it means that it means they didn't see you as an actor. They just saw you as that character, and they got lost in it. And that's exactly.
It's actually mad that people can't separate the two
Oh,
worlds.
same thing happened to Tariq in Power. Michael Rennie Jr. in Power. Like, remember when everyone hated Tariq? Everybody
Yeah, I saw
hated
the
him.
memes
Like,
still.
I
It
used to
was
see
funny.
it day after day,
Oh,
and
my
I never used to
days.
understand it because I hadn't watched Power. I was like, I need to go watch Power. Then I was like, I was still like, I can still kind of see where he was coming from though. But a lot of people hated him, like himself, and he talked about it a lot. Him as a person, like, and I was like, relax, man. Like, this is just an acting thing. But I do remember when I was a kid and I kind of just like hated the bad characters. I was like, what? How can you see him talking in that interview and everyone likes him? Like, you know when they do the post interviews and that.
Yeah.
And why is it? Well, and the two and he's like his arch nemesis in the film or something like that. He's just buddy with him in the interview. I'm like, why? You're meant to hate him. You're meant to hate him. Like that type of thing. But when you're an actor and you're actually in it, you realize that everyone's blessed on set. Do you know what I mean, Randy? Like everyone's blessed. Like this could be like he's meant to be like your arch nemesis or something like that. He's like, yo, what are you saying? You go have lunch like, after like, do you know what I mean? Like, but everyone else is like, what? Like, how can you even speak to him after what you just did to your mom? Like, you just killed your mom.
That's
you
like
and
me,
Tez, yeah?
me and Tez, obviously me and Tadi were from drilling, innit? Remember?
Yeah,
Man, that's where you met Tez on drilling, right?
Yeah. So obviously, like, on
Crazy.
drilling,
Oh, wow.
we're friends, but obviously I pick on him, obviously from
The
because of
character,
the choices
right?
he does. So obviously I pick
Yeah.
on his character, etc. Like, man, get onto him, and obviously, like in the series, like we get to an altercation. Do you remember when he pulled out the gun and I was begging for my life?
Yeah.
That clip
I
was
remember
mad.
that.
That clip
That's
was
a
mad.
mad.
That was a
I
mad
That's
remember
clip.
on
man.
Snapchat, like I was with Ted, I was just posting with him. My fans are popping up. Why are you with him for? I saw he made you cry and that.
Yeah.
I was like, Tez, deep these, man.
Yeah, like, come on,
But like,
man,
I was
relax.
just gassed because it shows that man done a good job. I was just
But I
like,
love it. It's jokes. It's jokes at the
Yeah.
same time. Like,
shows that, like
it's-
done your thing. It was
yeah,
real.
it means you done your
Yeah.
thing.
Like,
It
to
was
them,
real for them.
authentic.
It was
Because,
authentic.
like, you
man.
don't want them to think it was fake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. If they just see actors, then there's no point. Like they just
Like,
see
when
an
they
actor.
take it in
like-
person, it's like, damn, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you got a hold of them.
We
like
had a
that.
lot of those hate comments underneath, like kids though. Like,
Yeah, you're always gonna
Jai-
get that, man.
it just-
Always
yeah.
gonna get a few of those.
What do you think about hate comments, man? That's another
Hate
side.
comments? I don't know. Like I'm
Does
just
it affect you?
nah, not really. Like
It's a good thing still.
yeah, like, I think
Imagine if no one said nothing.
yeah.
Exactly.
Imagine that. That's when you're in
I,
trouble.
I, I,
That's-
I,
that-
I can
that's-
see it as engagement.
It's engagement.
Ultimately,
That's
innit?
when you're in
Whether
trouble.
it's
When no one's saying
positive,
nothing, that means you're not even worth talking about.
yeah.
Yeah,
When there's talking, it's
that's
like-
true.
It's energy, bro. Imagine.
Mhm.
Someone has to go out their way to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that. That means
exactly.
they
But, like,
felt a
imagine
certain
that
type of way.
Right.
That means
Yeah,
no one's
that's
even
true.
ask it, man.
Yeah.
See it as that still. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Bring it on,
That's
man.
it, man. But anyway, yeah, thank you both of you for coming onto the
Nah,
podcast.
thanks for having us, man.
You know, two legends.
Getting there,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Getting there.
Yeah,
No,
man.
yet.
Yeah, baby.
Come on, but as you
Appreciate
say,
you,
you can't
though.
be complacent.
Can't be complacent.
You
Yeah,
know what I
man. We're
mean?
getting there.
You gotta keep moving,
Gotta
keep
keep
creating,
moving, keep creating,
making
man.
classics,
Mm.
all of that, man.
It's gonna be a legacy
Yeah.
thing, man.
Bro, big up you as well, man.
Big up
Like,
you,
even
bro.
Yeah,
this,
man.
bro,
you just
like,
gotta keep
young
going,
legend,
man.
man.
Yeah,
No,
young
no,
Young
legend
appreciate
for
it,
real,
filmmaker,
man.
appreciate
Proper
it,
making
man.
things happen.
You're making things
Yeah.
happen, man.
Making ends meet, man.
Yeah,
Making
no,
ends-
real
making them
talk,
corners
man. You
meet,
got to,
man.
you
Making
got
things
to,
happen.
man.
Making, bro, really making things happen, bro.
Yeah.
Very,
Yeah.
really
Behind the
like,
scenes,
really
in front of the
stand on what you're
scenes.
saying.
Yeah, no, as you were saying, you know, it's my purpose.
It's
as
your
well,
purpose.
man.
When you know it's your
Yeah, man.
purpose, like you just keep going. Like it doesn't even feel like work to you. You're just doing what you're meant to be doing.
Yeah, no, real talk, man. But yeah, that's a good way to wrap it up
That's a good
anyway,
way,
man.
alright.
Alright, cool.
Thank you everybody for watching and listening. Episode 52. And
52.
52, you know.
Wow.
It's mad.
That's crazy.
It's mad still. Yeah, I've been doing this for a minute, bro. So, and we're just gonna keep going, innit? So, yeah. See you next week for episode 53. Hopefully, we get a Kai on.
Yeah, we
You
get
know what I'm
Kyle,
saying?
man.
To speak a bit more
Yeah,
about
man.
kids and
That'll be great.
you know and everything around that and his films and etc.
Big up Kyle.
But yeah, come on, let's
Alright.
go. Thanks for watching. Big up.